Hello everybody, my name is Shuttle-like and welcome up. Hello everybody, my name is Shuttle-like and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Trying out a new playlist today. So I'm just trying to, trying out a new playlist. Today we're gonna be, I'm gonna build. I'm not calling it. It's not the space shuttle, but it is a space shuttle. And up there it goes. Something dropping in the background. And let me tell you what I mean. Fuck, where did I put this image? Hello Hoxie, welcome in. I found this. If I can just get it up. Shortline, if you build a shuttle, then I will literally breathe. I'm not building a shuttle spud. Well, I am building a shuttle. Not the shuttle, just a shuttle. And that shuttle is going to be this thing. I don't know why this appeals to me. Maybe because it's kind of weird, but this is what I'm going to build. Unmanned spaceplane orbiter vehicle, which is from the Shuttle-2 studies that NASA did in the 1980s. That went nowhere, sadly, but yeah. Taking a sip of my water. Stay hydrated. BRB, man, had to literally go within 5 seconds. Oh well. But yeah, we're gonna be building that. Let's see. There we go. So let's just get right into it. Let's go mess around. Oh god, do I watch you or Rambo? I don't know who Rambo is, but watch both of us at the same time. There was a period of time where I was first starting to get really into watching other Twitch streamers, and I would have everyone would have overlapping streams. Like Nox and Jelly would have overlapping streams, so I would have one of them on one end, one of them on the other, maybe EJ up in another corner, something like that. And yeah, so it's if you want to flip back and forth between a couple of streamers, Hoxie, I'm not gonna fault you for that. But let's go ahead and start with our vehicle. I'm gonna watch this. Well, I appreciate that. So let's go ahead. Maybe not that. I don't want to build something that small. I want this to be able to deliver. Let's see, which one is. No, okay. Well, let's just start out with where's the 3.5 meter one. Actually, let's start with payload bay. I need to go find us the payload bay that I'm going to use. Payload, okay. Wow, it's a very large payload bay. Tremendous even. Not that big. I'm not gonna make this starship size. I think just the standard Mark III payload bay, stock Mark III payload bay. Let's go with that. So that's gonna be our payload bay. Actually, smaller payload bay? Should we go with the smaller payload bay? Something like that. Not very big, but let's see. Well, if we're gonna replicate that, then that has a relatively small payload bay. So I'm gonna go with the smaller payload bay. Because I don't know, some limiting the payload, because in the past I've built the payload and then I've built a whole bunch of rockets, like custom rockets for that. And I kind of don't want to do that this time. The Gadsden bomber has come. Hello, Average. Welcome in. A lot of people coming in tonight. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So I am going ahead and creating a. Actually, you know what? This isn't. It's not like. I was gonna say this is kind of like Skylon, but not really, because this is not an SSTO. This is this will have, I guess, solid rocket boosters mounted over the or LRBs mounted over the wings is what I was thinking. I don't feel too well, but I'll live. Oh, that sucks. I wasn't, if it makes you feel any better, I wasn't feeling too well either. I think that the heat is really getting to, well, a lot of people, including me. Let me go ahead and get this up in the corner. So there's the payload bay, same bay. And then, is this only liquid fuel? Yeah, that's only liquid fuel, unfortunately. Kind of banked on this thing being powered by hydrogen. That's only liquid fuel. He doesn't make it any better. It's the humidity that makes a miserable summer. Ah, I see. SSME. Where is the SSME? AS-25 Vector. Is that a liquid fuel engine? Yes, that is. AJ-10. I guess we can make it fuel. Oh, I forget that occasionally, due to how my keybinds are, occasionally if I press something, I will glitch out like that. I need to keep that in mind. There we go. Interesting, that has different, types of fuel in it. How's the music, by the way? Is the music good? Oh, music stopped right now, but... let's see. Oh, that's liquid fuel fuselage. That's why it's not... There we go. And if I turn that to liquid hydrogen... There we go. I can't even hear it. Okay, let me go ahead and turn it up a little bit. Is that good? It's a new music playlist, so I'm trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. But how about now? This is kind of low right now. Like a... Here, let me find a new playlist. Fallout New Vegas playlist. I mean, that'd be pretty based, but... 12 hours of background music, and I'm gonna get an ad. Of course I'm gonna get an ad. There we go. I can hear a faint hat beat. Okay. Let me go ahead and turn that up some more. Okay. Can you hear it now, or... There we go. Let's see if that works. All right, and now I need... I hear it. Okay, good. Liquid... no, it's liquid methane. Liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen. There we go. So that's gonna be our... And then I need a nose cone, obviously. Nope, too big. Gonna be that. And then... There we go. There we go. There we got our what's it called? Our payload bay, our fuel. I want this to be powered by liquid hydrogen. And now what we need is an engine plate in the back. Let's see. Hatch nodes. How many engines? Because we need something... World's largest hydrogen-fueled engine available in stock. Okay, we need some sort of hydrogen engine. I hear it. Yay, yay. I am in the mood for a new commission. all my regular artists that I go to commission stuff are currently closed, so I have to find somebody for a commission. So, if you know anybody interesting who is open for that, please send them my way. Okay. I may know someone. If you know people, please DM me. Please DM me. Let's see. That right there. What is that supposed to be? It's a sustainer engine. Is this like a J2? It looks like a J2 to me. I don't want the ones with extending nozzles, because my idea for this is I'm going to have external tanks mounted on the wing. So I actually do need something that's a bit high powered. Actually, do I want external tanks mounted? Never mind, she doesn't do. Okay, rip. The pain of being in between. Anyways, but do I want LRBs or LRBs or just drop tanks? Because if I go with what's the design trade-off? Well, the design trade-off if I go with LRBs or liquid fuel boosters, is they have their own engines and I can optimize them for down here, so I can make them out of something like kerosene, right? And that means I can optimize the actual orbiter itself for upper atmosphere and in space. So let's because liquid hydrogen, you should ask Waffle who draws her character. I actually should, yeah. I'll ask her, do you know anybody whose commissions are open? Hydrogen. You know what, let's go with the hydrogen engine. You want to go with... want to go with that? Oh, that's a compact. Oh, well, I need some sort of a boat tail. Yeah, there we go. And then what we can do is we can air start that basically. Although what's the TWR like on that? Go all. TWR is 30. Well, that's at altitude. Okay, so say we do a staging at 40 kilometers. 1.4, that is... That's probably not going to be enough. What's the... 96, 360... That's in space. That's more of like an in-space engine, yeah. 203 kilonewtons. That might be good. They could have that boat tail. I mean, Waffles is the entire reason why I am what I am to begin with, so it wouldn't be that, you know, out of place for me to ask, hey, who draws your stuff? That's also good because it helps protect the engine from re-entry. And then, actually, what I can do at this point is if I'm doing a... Actually, no, I still need the boat tail, because I'm still going to put, like, ohms engines and stuff on there. So, engine plate... Kind of need it to be flat, because, as I said, I'm going to put... Need some ohms, some orbital maneuvering engines, and then... Okay. So that's the main engine. And then show... Yeah, that'll actually have us take off on liftoff. So I guess with this I could do, I guess, drop tanks. I don't intend this on being fully reusable, just partially. Although I have been talking to Pat about a potential thing, so... Okay. And now we need wings. The thing is, I don't... The thing is, I don't want the, problem with this is very front heavy. I don't want the thing about space planes, right? And this is what I've heard, which is when you're doing a space plane, you don't want your center of mass way in the back because then you flip out upon re-entry. So it might be better if I do... Actually, let's put the wings on there. Put the wings on there. What? We need the big-ass Delta wing. I'm getting tuna and condom ads for my stream. Who's been on my browser without my consent? Excellent question. Let's see. Tailfin. Tailsfin? 9 of them? I don't know why you'd need 9 tailfins on a spacecraft, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to rebalance that because... Actually, what does this look like without any fuel in it? What does the center of mass look like? It looks like that. Okay. Actually, because if our center of mass looks like... If our dry mass looks like that, then... Oring. The oring tip. Anyways, then that's actually perfect in terms of center of mass, center of lift. And then, wing, brakes. Where's the deployable wing base, the big-ass wing strake? And then the elevons. Actually, you know what? I'll take a break in a bit because I'm the only one home right now, and I do have to because my sister and my mom went to a concert. So I will have to take a break at some point to let the dogs out. I have a timer set for that. So then I will take a break and then ask Waf what ask her what artist she does and if any of them are open right now, because I actually did ask in a couple servers, and the first response I got was someone sending me an artist who does NSFW stuff, and I did not want that because I don't do any of that. My characters are strictly non-sexual. So I hit my microphone. Yeah, it's looking good so far. That's looking like a space plane. Doesn't have enough delta V, but oh well. I do want, because I suck, because like the actual shuttle was a glider, right? And the design I'm going off of doesn't have any jet engines mounted to it either. So the I would use it as a glider, but honestly, funny thing about the funny thing about most NSFW artists I know, they're ASC, they only draw furry porn for the money. Yeah. So I've heard. I don't know. I just I let's just say I don't have good experiences with that kind of stuff, and we'll leave it at that. So let's the big Elevons. Nope. At least you're small enough where no one draws. Yeah. And honestly, I hope that I never get to that point. I don't know. There's something about large streamers that I just don't really care for. I don't really see the appeal. Because a lot of, at least for me, a lot of the appeal of streaming is the interaction you get with the people who watch your stream. And with large center lift, the thing about large streamers is that you don't really get that. And I just don't care. Like, the largest streamer that I watch is probably EJ and EJSA. And like, he's streaming right now and he has 489 viewers, right? Which is a lot, but it's not like crazy, not several thousand. And plus, he's the guy I've been watching for the longest, so I kind of, watching him do KSP is what made me want to stream KSP, so. But that's like the only big streamer I watch. Ooh. The 2 to 320 range is a sweet spot. That's where you get the most engagement with your community. Yeah. That's in my mind, like, that's in my mind the sweet spot too. Okay, so, that's looking good. I need to put... Okay, we need to build like an Enterprise sort of vehicle. Something that's not, something that's not really meant to fly. It's not a full orbiter. So if we look up base, I will need names for these orbiters. Enterprise, which I got cheated out of seeing Enterprise a couple of weeks ago. So Enterprise, if you don't know, was the first space shuttle built, but it was not. Here's what I do with Varhazi. It was not meant to fly into space. It was basically, it was a prototype, more or less. And what they did with it is they did stuff like this, where, that's a terrible photo, like this, where they mounted it to the external tank, the SRBs, they brought it out to Kennedy Space Center to see if they could assemble the shuttle stack and the VAB, roll it out to the launch pad, see if it could do all the fit at the launch pad. They also did tests with it with the 747, the shuttle carrier aircraft, where they flew it around with shuttle carrier aircraft to see if that would fly. And then they did what were called the approach and landing tests, where they launched it off at the back of the 747 and glided it down to the runway and stuff like that. That's basically what they did. It wasn't a full-on shuttle. It did not have The engines are just placeholders. The heat shield is just a placeholder. It's not actually there. The computers on there are prototypes of what would eventually be on the shuttle. The auxiliary power units are prototypes. The payload bay is under. It's nothing on there. It's basically just a prototype. And that's it at Vandenberg. It's like 6. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build out this vehicle to the point where we can fly those kind of tests, but not out to the point where it has absolutely everything on the vehicle. The only huge streamer I watched was Technoblade, and he's kind of not alive. Yeah. Rip Technoblade. So. He's been dead for a while now, actually. From what I remember. Although from what I heard, before he died, he was smart about it, and he recorded a whole bunch of videos to like he knew he was gonna die. So he recorded a whole bunch of videos beforehand to so that he could keep releasing videos post death. And I find that pretty cool. Oh. Okay. So that's good for now. Well, we do need big delta wing. Where is... Oh, that's not even. There we go. At the end of the month, it'll be 2 years. So far, we've gotten videos from his dad about us. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay, there's the prototype. We still need to put... We still need to put orbital maneuvering engines on the back. I think most of the other stuff, like the monopropellant and the whatnot, is going to go up front. So, what would make good Ohms engines? Because on the shuttle, obviously, the shuttle technically used 3 different fuel sources. For the main engines, it was liquid hydrogen. For the solid rocket boosters, it was solid fuel. And then for the orbiting engines, the orbital maneuvering engines, it was like hydrazine. But we're going to have enough to actually get into space, so I might as well... The thing about hydrogen is it boils off. Hydrogen boil-off is an issue. We can actively cool, but that does take fuel. And what I was thinking is... Let me find this. There was something sort of interesting, or maybe like, something like, glitched out. If we do want to use hydrogen just to simplify things for orbital maneuvering, the X-37B, which is the Space Force's secret space plane that's currently in a weird Molniya orbit right now, it's not a Molniya orbit, it's like kind of a Molniya orbit, kind of not a Molniya orbit. A very weird orbit right now, but it has a solar panel that it basically deploys out the side. And then there was also something that was proposed for the actual shuttle too. So when you're on orbit, what you could do is basically deploy your solar panels, and that will allow you to actively cool. Because the shuttle itself ran off fuel cells. So... Like, the maximum duration of the shuttle on orbit was maybe about 12 days, and then if you had an extended orbiter duration palette, you could get up to... In theory, you could get up to an entire month on orbit, but in practice, the longest shuttle mission was, I think, STS-60? or 80. I don't remember. It was either 60 or 80. Whatever one Story Musgrave stood up on re-entry. That was like 19 days, I want to say. So I think uh Stainer engine. Okay. Those could be used as orbital maneuvering engines, or what we could do is I could switch this to... Oh no, that that throws the balance way. Well, does it? Hold up. Let me see. Because ideally you want your center of lift behind your center of mass. So if we do that, that throws it way out of whack, and we'd have to... Because kerosene also isn't a storable fuel either. I don't feel like moving the frickin'... You know what, we'll use liquid hydrogen just to make things simple. And then all of the, like, the shuttle systems and the whatnot, can go up here. Center of lift also needs to be in line with the center of mass as well. Of course, that would be thrown off if we're, like, bringing something back, but, oh well. How much thrust do these small little boys have? Not that many. Well, we are on orbit, so it's not going to be... You don't need, like, crazy... crazy, like, center lift, center of mass. 0.64. Well, if you're on orbit, that's fine. So, let me go ahead. There we go. That is kind of close to the tail fin. Something like that. Is there any other... There are those, but those are a bit... So we got the Strombol, which is very small. That's very massive. That's very massive. Those are quite big. Oh, those can be mounted in a boat tail too. Ah, okay. That's actually quite convenient. So... let's see. There we go. That's in line. And then... Yeah. Well... Pull up. Okay. Let's see. Man, I haven't played... I mean, speaking of waffles, I haven't played TF2 in forever. I think the last time I played... When was the last time I played TF2? Well, there's a remarkably easy way that I can actually go ahead and check this, which is called I look on Steam. Hannah was playing TF2 earlier. Last played March 11th, so... A long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. Come on, I need... Being a stickler about this. I played it a bit during the first few days of Fixed TF2. Now I'm just waiting for a friend to ask me to play with them or for Valve to release an update of some kind. Yeah. Um, I've kind of given in to like the TF2 doomerism that Valve just doesn't give a fuck and they're not going to fix the game at this point. Which I know is not the most appropriate attitude to have, but yeah. I will be pleasantly surprised if they actually do something with the game. I have other games to play in the meantime, so. Alright, there we go. There are our ohms. Idle. The big engine in the back. And then I might as well just remove all of them from secondary. So there we go. There are our ohms engines. There they are. And now we need to add jet engines to it. Well, actually, first we need to get... I need landing gear. I need some landing gear. So... Something I do want to try out with the decals is actually, say, like, create a, like a thermal protection system thing, and actually decal the underside. Okay. So landing gear. That's the medium landing gear. And that is a large landing gear. And then typically you want your landing gear there's your landing gear. There it is. You know what? That's actually pretty in line. So landing gear didn't do all that much to actually bring the engines down. We do need jet engines, and I think I will mount the... Because that's where the center of the wings are. And now I just need some jet engines. So let's see. Well, we also, if we need jet engines, we'll also need intakes, but I'll probably put the intakes at the front of the craft just because yeah, because we put a jet engine here, that's going to move the center of mass back a whole bunch, and yeah, that's not going to be the best. Okay. So if I just get... There's like a 2... I just get myself an empty... Well, actually, it can't be that big, because I don't want to interfere with the... Actually, okay, let's... I want just enough jet engines to actually be able to get me back to the runway. So, something like that. Of course, that right there sort of interferes with the... That right there sort of interferes with the what's it called? Elevons right there. That probably won't work too well. Um, we have like cone, cone. Yeah, something like that, and then jet. Rapier engines, no. Okay. Heavy turbofan, no. Air-breathing nuclear jet engine, sure. Uh, just need it, so that's enough. That sucks. Okay. Just enough to get me back to the runway. Oh, somebody has texted me. I will have to check who that is. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Let me go ahead and just check who's texted me. It's my mom. So my alarm to let the dogs out, is about to go off, so... Oh yeah, and then also this, I need to... Yeah, there we go. I need to just rigid attach these things. And then... Auto strut. Root part. Okay. I'll strut those to the root part. Okay, there we go. And the jet engines obviously go down there. And then they will suck fuel from here. Alright, there we go, there we go. Center of mass is still a bit high. That's another thing we actually need to look at, right? Because... I don't know. Say we go ahead and we put... SRB tanks on here. Or fuel drop tanks on there. That increases the center of mass to be all the way up there. Huh. And then, in order to actually get the main engine to function properly, we'd have to mount it kind of like that. Oh well, we'll come across that problem when we get to it. So... Okay, it looks like we will actually need to add some of the actual proper orbiter equipment up here, because as it stands right now, the center of mass placement is kind of horrendous. So... we looking with that. Yeah. The center of mass placement is kind of horrendous right now, so... Actually, before I do anything, let me... replace those with standard nose cones. Bridge attachment, auto strut, root part. Okay. No. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, and now, could I? No, that just adjusts it up. So I think actually, here's a stupid idea. Nose, I feel like an openable nose cone. Kind of like this. Fueled nose cone. Openable payload bay. Let's see. No, it's like a starship bay. No. Service bay? No. They're not. Service module? No. Bus. Storage module? No. No? I guess not then. Well, actually, at the front.
When was the last time I took
Hey,
a
add
How many national parks could I hit in?
Bank of America. Okay. Uh. Alright, so I do need... In the front, I do need RCS. Do need monopropellant. 750 should be enough. I do need... You want a battery of some variety. And I need... reaction wheel. And then I need some way to control it. So that right there is our little command stack. And that's just gonna slide right in there. Perfect. Perfect. It'll slide right in there. That brings the center of mass forward by actually a lot more than I thought it would. Okay, I'm actually gonna be right back. I need to go let my dogs out, so I will be right back. Hello, I am back. And hold up. Up. I swear there is a dog here. Yeah, look, there is a dog. If I could actually get the fucking trying to move it. You can see him. There. There, dog. There's a dog. Their dog is here. Hi, Leo. Hi, Leo. Leo. Aw, he's so cute. Okay. So he'll be on the bed with his blanket. So. Up there he goes. Dog interlude. Oh well. Okay. So. The center of lift is all the way up there now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just attach that to the root part. And oh, Leo. Up he Where are you going? He's leaving. Okay. Up. Yeah, he leaving. Okay. Leo is going. Alright, so we got that. Let's see. Are there any like obviously the solar panels. That's another thing. Not turf effect. Yeah, if I just go ahead and I say enable cooling. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, if I just put the solar panels back here. What kinds of solar panels are there? Two kinds. There we go. Yeah, okay. I guess I also could close. Yeah, the big tail fin back there is fine. And then I guess what I could do is well, let's see. If we put a crew module in here. Let's see. We put one of the like right there. Just for the sake of realism, I do, not that it adds to anything, I do want to run like a fuel line from fuel duct from here to here. Not because it actually does anything, but just because it's kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool to have some fuel ducts running the length of the bay. Those the proper, yeah, those are right. And then Remove from symmetry, yeah, okay. Because the bottom of the payload bay is actually kind of flat, all things considered. It's not, underneath the bottom of the payload bay is actually... It's not like a curved surface. If I just put that in there, yeah. So that would be the crew tank. And then I do want to turn that like that, because I do actually want to install a docking port there. Of course, we're not gonna... Yeah, that's fine. Are those fuel lines correct? No, they're not. Pull up. No, those just looked wrong to me. Okay. They don't do anything, but I just think, hey, it looks kind of cool. And it also is somewhat realistic in terms of if you had a craft like this, there would actually be fuel lines going from, you know, one end of the bay to the other. Yeah, there's the crew tank. And then I do need, well, toggle flag. No flag. And then I do need, just to provide a mounting base on the other end of the tank, another... one of those. Okay. And then... yeah, if we have a crew tank, we will, of course, need some life support. Forgot about that. We do, in fact, have the life support mod. If I could actually fit that frickin' thing in there. There we go. And then I'll move that back, because it'll take up a decent amount of the bay. I don't want it to take up that much of the bay. Here we go. And then... let's see. Because I'll exit the airlock right there if we need to do an EVA. Of course, this can fly in both crewed and uncrewed. Although it actually might be a smart idea to move the... let's see. Let me close the bay, and then move these forward a bit. And then RCS fuel. If I just take that off, leave that on there. And then that RCS fuel. That's actually a pretty good placement of things right there. What would be like the ideal placement for this? Open the bay. Go ahead. Auto strut. Part. Auto strut root part. We don't need rigid attachment on the. Don't want too many auto struts. Too many auto struts can actually be quite bad for your craft. There we go, and we also need we need the RCS. We need the RCS. We need the power systems, which then solar panel out. We like that will make some drag. We like sneak those in there. I don't know. I kind of want him to be inside the bay, to be honest. And solar panel. Something like that, yeah. Well, actually, we need to put in, before we do anything, we need to put in the docking adapter. So, or one of those, and then a docking port. Then move that down. So that it can actually properly fit. Nope. That fit, yeah. So that it can actually fit in the bay. So there's the docking port. And also helps move our center of mass down. And now I just need RCS. See. Actually, move this up like one more. I guess it really doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm fussing over this, but alright, so docking port, with the RCS fuel, the monopropellant. Let's see, where can we put this? Then again, how much do we really need is the question. Oh, let's see. Guess we can put a bunch back here. Actually, let's see real quick. If I just make a cubic octagonal and then mono. The ideal place would be in the payload bay. Actually, but what if we, like, the pair of canards on the front? Actually, I'm curious. If we go ahead and look up let's see. KSP space plane of mass and lift. I mean, ideally you want them in line with one another. Center of mass should always be... Wait a second. Okay, so for basic spaceplane physics, center of thrust should intercept the center of mass for stable flight, obviously. Center of lift should always be behind the center of mass for stable flight in a spaceplane. Pull up. Yeah, I mean, that's what we have. Preferably, it should be in line. Yeah, and that's our... Okay, yeah, okay. I haven't made planes in a while, and I'm building a shuttle. I don't know why. Hello, Raptor92. They don't need to be perfectly in line. Center of lift should always be behind center of mass in most applications. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, too, but I just wanted to be sure, because I want this thing to fly. Hello, Rapado92. Welcome in. I haven't actually gotten this thing out of the SPH. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I should put my monopropellant. Well, right now this thing is empty. So obviously, if once we actually add fuel to it, it's gonna be like that, which is not the best. And that, and you know, obviously we don't have any kind of payload or anything, so and where the tails are creating a downforce. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's monopropellant. I don't want to put it in that bay. Ironically, if I put it there, it doesn't actually move anything. Oh, nope, that's the tail fin, and I don't want multiple of those. You always just slide it in there. Yeah, I think that'll work for sliding it in there. Okay. There we go. Obviously, I can't put anything back there now, but I really didn't plan on doing that anyways. I keep accidentally taking the tail fin off. That's my desktop. There we go. BTW? Okay. Alright, now it is actually time to, well, I also got to disable the staging. Alright, and now it is actually time to Uh, let's call it the Clipper. Space Clipper. Mark 1. Okay. And this is just empty of fuel. There's nothing, no fuel in it right now. Actually, I didn't bother to... I guess it does have a battery on it. We do actually need to add... One thing I forgot to add, which is a solar panel. You'll get better glide ratio if you angle the main wings up by 5 degrees. Okay, okay. Roll. Like that. You can do it by holding shift and then using, yeah, like that exact, like that. Okay. I forgot to add some solar panels to it. Center lift. That point. Okay, that's kind of strange. Solar panels. Let's see. I guess for now I don't really need it. Actually, for now I can just fill like the actual shuttle into fuel cells, just temporarily, until I figure out a more permanent. Well, I guess we can do like the actual shuttle, and if we need to be on orbit for any extended period of time, we'll just put like a, not, I guess, our version of an extended orbit or duration palette in that. Yeah, in game. Sorry, BRB. Okay, that's fine. Okay, close. Close. I guess what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of fuel in there, just so that the fuel cells can actually run properly. Hello, Average. Welcome back. Why the wide eyes? Okay. I accidentally clicked back to my desktop. Space Clipper Mark 1. Save. No crew, because... I don't know, we're gonna... I left the stream up. I accidentally dropped... I picked up my water, and my water, the bottom of my water, also picked up the coaster as well until I picked it up, and then it fell. Okay, died. I left the stream open just so you at least have one viewer. I see, I see. Thank you for that. I don't really care about my view count. I really don't. But I do appreciate it. So I intentionally keep, because Twitch tells you how long you've been up for, the number of viewers, your followers, you know, your subscribers, stuff like that. And I intentionally keep that stuff. You can hide the numbers, and I intentionally do it because I don't want to let it distract me. I meant add 5 degrees using the rotation tool, snapping on the absolute method. Okay, okay. Well, let me put my water down. And you want the leading edge of the wings going up. Okay. First contacts the air. You want that up. Okay. So here, let me go back to the SPH. Like, obviously not like that, but like, Like that? Basically means means create lift while the body is presenting its narrow. Yes, just a bit. Just a bit. Okay, not like... Be right back, game. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. I see. Center of lift, center of mass, center of thrust. Minecraft. Who knows? Might be Minecraft. Um... Let's see. Okay, maybe not. I just realized that these aren't actually in symmetry with one another. Give me a moment while I rectify that. Hold up. Go. Okay, hold up. Okay, so I died to a cave troll. That's a new one. What game are you playing, Rapato92, if you don't mind me asking? I hate to those damn cave trolls. Dark and Darker. Ah, okay. I've heard of it, but I've never played it myself, so... Let's go ahead and build those up a little bit. And then... And so did my friend, Rip. Okay. What do I do with these wing streaks? I don't... Like... That looks a bit ridiculous, but... Hold up. I just need to check some things. I don't like how that's glitching in. Ah! The center of lift is way too far forward after that. I see. Adjust as needed. Okay, so... Center of lift behind center of mass. Adjust that up just a little bit. That good right there? This is it. Fully empty, so, well, keep a little bit of liquid hydrogen oxidizer. The whole thing is that those engines have to go through angles a ton to go through the center of mass. I mean, at this point in the flight regime, because remember, this is just the orbiter. So at this point, when it's coming back through re-entry, That engine is not firing. The OMS engines are not firing. The only thing that would be firing is these jet engines at the very end to get it back to the runway. It's 5 degrees perfectly every time. Okay, I didn't... Let me go ahead and just redo those. Big. Okay, gonna go die to a cave troll again. Good luck, good luck. Okay. Where are the Elevons again? Here we go. Here we go. Make the Elevons actually. Have that go up a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right, that should be fine. And then the landing gear needs to go pop a little bit, so it's not glitching in. All right, there we go. That should, I guess, should work. Well, let's see. And then the center of... Let me go ahead and just save, and then the center of... I just take off those engines. Yeah, let's just take off the whole engine plate. Not quite through the center of mass, but it is close enough. Okay. Let's fly this to see if it actually works. All right, out. Okay, never mind then. Big. Okay, let's see. Nope. It's still... Let me just turn the jet engines on. I'm slightly curious to see. Oh, I didn't put any air intakes on it. Fuck. Well, thank you for following Ricardo92. I have no idea what I'm doing if you cannot tell. Oh, let's see. Let me hold up. I need to look something up. Hold up. Why did it do that before? Hold up. Big S wing drake. You know what, screw it. I'm just gonna have the design I had it before, and we'll see if that flies. And if it doesn't, then I'll go back and I'll adjust the wings. I also need to put actual, like, intakes on. Just small little intakes, because it's not gonna... Save. Launch. Okay. Okay. No, why does it... Is there just not enough weight up front? I guess there's just not enough weight. Or I guess the landing gear would probably need to be shifted back a little bit too. If I were to guess. Why is that not up properly? Wheels too close to the center of mass. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. You can also just... Yeah, that is very close to the center of mass. How back can I shift this? Still have it. Flow priority. Keep a little bit in there just for the, if that's a negative flow priority, then the, Actually, should I just have separate tanks for the fuel cells to go off of? Yeah, okay. I can put some in the front, and that will balance out the center of mass a bit more. Multi-purpose fuel tank. Liquid fuel, argon, lithium, xenon, liquid hydrogen, gold. Those will be negative fuel priority. Right, those will be for the fuel cells. Okay. Launch. Okay. Oh, that's better. Landing gear doing landing gear things. Okay. This is empty. Let's just see if this even wants to fly. These turbojets might not actually be powerful enough. Yes, they are immediately flaming out. Oh no, no. I mean, these are just to help it get it back to the runway after it's, I just pull up. Say we had just a little bit left in the vehicle. Just to see, I just want to see if this thing can actually get off the ground. Oh, it's glitching through there. Okay, I will need to adjust that. Does this thing even want to take off? Does it want to fly? Oh yeah, it does. Nope, it wants to flip out. That's an issue. It doesn't want to fly. That's not good. Let's see. First of all, let me check. You might run into fuel balance issues later on. Well, okay, this is all empty. The only so when it comes back, obviously, it's not gonna have any fuel in the main tanks. So I changed that back to. So the only fuel that's there is in here. I'd add a fuel tank to the side of either cargo bay. There's fuel in the. There's fuel in the wings. Also, these jet engines are not going to be powerful enough. Jet. And yeah. So, fuel balance is only really for on the way up. So, yeah, I just want to see what it does one more time, just to see. I have run out of water. I just want to see what it does one more time. Oh, only one is decided to actually. I guess I need more intakes. Radial intakes. Go. Okay, why is my game freezing? Oh, wait, no, there we go. I just want to see what it does one more time. That looks ridiculous, but oh well. Okay. Come on, take off. Oh no. I think I was just pitching. No, it's flying. It's flying. I think I just pitched up too hard the previous time because I was just using the rocket engine, but hey, it's actually flying now, so... um... Hey, excellent. Now, I do eventually want to put more fuel tanks on the wings, because this thing is going to launch like a rocket. I was thinking that I would have the external tanks just be on the wings and then just pop off, but we'll see how the hell that goes. But, I mean, it follows the directive of, it just needs to be enough to keep the damn thing in the air, so... So that's good. See if we can actually do some maneuvers with it? Like, can we actually fly this thing back to the runway? Suck at flying planes, but oh well. Can we line this thing back up the runway and land? Seems to be working pretty well. Maybe not the best in terms of actual control, but hey, should have a drogue chute. Had a nice drogue chute back there. Seems good. Yeah, it seems good now. Fun fact, the space shuttle didn't actually use a drogue chute until STS-49, which was Endeavour's first flight, and one of my favorite flights because it was the rescue of Intelsat. One of the final, I guess the final non-Hubble repair mission the shuttle did. Which is a shame, because all of my favorite shuttle missions are the repair missions, so like 41C with Solar Max, 51A with Palapa and West Star. Today I learned about STS-51I, which rescued a satellite. I didn't even know that rescued one of the Syncom sats until like today. So I am currently reading Old They Rise, A History of the Early Shuttle Program. Oh, someone's texted me again. So, a bit of the inspiration for trying to build not a space shuttle, but a space shuttle-like vehicle. I suck at flying planes. I suck at flying planes. But hey, we're back on the ground. Alright, so we now know it can fly around. I guess the main question is, at this point, can it re-enter? Which is a whole separate sort of thing. But, yeah, might want to add that drogue chute. But... oh, that lip is gonna... hey, second flight. Like, add bounce. Okay. Taxi. Right, excellent, excellent. Of course, that was just a short hop, nothing major, but... I do eventually want to put a whole bunch of lights and all that sort of stuff on this thing. Flags, decals. I did want to use the decals, because... the decals, they'll be able to take the heat because I think they're physicless parts, but I wanted to coat the underside with like an actual thermal protection system and the whatnot. So there we go. There's our first test of the vehicle. All fine and good. I might want to, at least to make things go a bit more smooth, adjust the wings, like the pitch, yaw, and roll on the wings. The gimbal on the gimbal on everything. But hey, it flies. Okay. Go back to the spaceplane hangar. Let's make a couple of quick modifications. Open the payload bay doors. Do want to go with the jet engines, the main. Fuck, I took it off. Main engine. Which is this hydrogen engine, so. There we go. Okay, so that appears to actually. Oh, of course I took the air off. That appears to actually function. So I am happy about that. Because I am not a plane guy. So I mostly my big thing is building space stations, for what it's worth. So looks like it has ears. The wing angle thing is called the angle of incidence relationship between the body angle and the wing. I see. It's already kind of shaped like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna put flags on it yet. I'm not gonna put lights on it yet. That seemed way too responsive to my controls. So I would prefer if it wasn't as jerky. I guess the way, like, I don't think these need to really be gimbaled. That needs some gimbaling. That I don't think needs gimbaled. The main engine will need some gimbaling because, as I said, the main way we're going to be able to get this thing into space is through some drop tanks on the sides of the craft. And that's on orbit configuration with the frickin' payload bay opening. Of course, the actual shuttle had radiators. Those payload bay doors, they had to be open because that's where the radiators were. All right. Pitch, roll. Let's see. I guess we can continue to just fly this thing around for now, just to see. I do actually need. I know it's not particularly necessary right now, but I just had the random idea to add one of the antennas. One of the deployable high gain antennas. Or, which one? There's an antenna. Not that one. Not that antenna either. I know it's not needed, but it's just I know that I'll forget. That one. Arachnid. And antenna, yeah, there we go. I don't know why I felt like adding that. It just feels neat. Okay, so deploy limit, open, close. Okay, so Yeah, we'll just continue to. Yeah, it's been shown to improve drag efficiency by 30%. I see, I see. Yay, advertisement on the frickin' don't need your stupid gotcha game. I just need music in the background. Okay. Craft dependent. Okay. These have afterburners, but I don't feel like I don't really care to use them. Maybe in like an emergency situation, but all right. And oh, I forgot to add the drogue chute. Oh well. And yeah, it's there we go. There's a KSP called Kerbal University Wings Magic and Mundane that test it. Okay, okay. I will have to note that. Track the landing gear. Let's take some pictures, screenshots. I don't know why that's so okay. Sorry, that made so much sense just loading in game. No, my reading comprehension is good. So, okay. You're good. You're good. Yaw. We need yaw for these. I'm just gonna experiment around with just some of these and seeing if the. You probably need roll for them. You don't need yaw for that, and you don't need pitch for that. But there we go. That's better in terms of up. Nope. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't like it when you do that. Let me. I mean, like the actual shuttle, something flying like a, flying like a brick, but I might need those afterburners. So. Flip out. Okay. What time is it? 9 o'clock? But just turn on the afterburners real quick, just obviously that hogs a lot more fuel, but landing gear. I mean, yeah, it's just supposed to be aerodynamic enough to get back to the runway. So if it can do that, um, then I'll be happy. So let's actually, have this thing just go all the way up. And then fly it back to the runway like actually that would be interesting, just see if I could I'll do one more test where I fly it back to the runway. But that would be interesting, just load this full of liquid hydrogen and actually get up to altitude and then come back down just to see. Um okay. I am getting near stall speed, so I don't want to stall like that. Or 40. Yeah, if I just gently tap the... If I just gently tap the frickin' thing, it won't... It won't, like, die. Okay. If I just bank too hard left or right... I mean, this thing, it doesn't need to be a fighter jet. It just needs to, as I said, barely fly. Okay. Here... Nope, 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 nope. And... Hey, okay, there we go. Yay! Okay. Now that I know that this thing can actually make it down. Okay. I'm gonna try that atmospheric test. That jump test. Well, actually, before we do that, we do need to, we do actually need to, try it out with, like, an actual deorbit burn. So if we put some liquid hydrogen in there and go ahead, launch, and we just cheat it into orbit and do a re-entry, how will that go? Go ahead, set orbit, low Kerbal orbit. Here we are. Forgot that I haven't set up any action group for the OMS engines yet. I don't have any RCS. I have monopropellant, but I don't have any RCS. We do, like, if we warp over here, and do a deorbit, how will that go? Just to see. Um. No. I just go right there and then see if I can fly the rest of the way back. Shut down engine, shut down engine. Shut down the engine, shut down the engine. And then I obviously don't have cooling enabled on that, so it will all boil off. Well, probably not like super quickly, but it will. It will boil. Save. Quick save. I hit 70 kilometers. Okay, there we go. Obviously, the elevons are not going to do anything right now because we're still way too high up. These don't need to be gimbaled either, for what it's worth. Then re-entry. Okay, I guess it's just trial and error to see. See how this goes. Take a sip of my last sip of... Actually, no, there's no water left in here. Actually, no, there is. One drop. One drop to see. Okay. Still at 61 kilometers, so we're not gonna get through. We're still basically in space by this point, so... Oh, yeah, and... Oh yeah, start the fuel cells too.
We have had an anomaly.
Hey, not yet. Not yet. Nothing has gone wrong yet, except for that one time the aircraft flipped out because I tried to turn it way too hard. But we are actually speeding up, which is to be expected right now. We haven't yet bitten into the atmosphere. Oh, there we go. We're starting to get some re-entry heating right there. Let's look at heat. Don't need orbit. Landing. No. Critical part is the protective rocket nose cone. It's getting a bit red. Up, here we go. We have re-entry heating. Okay, there we go. Now the shuttle did S turns to bleed off speed. Let's see. Could we hypothetically do... Let's try an S turn. Bleed off some speed. Yeah, that's working. Okay. I want to pitch too high up. Up, nope. Why does it keep wanting to pitch that way? Pull up. Why is this so sluggish to control? Well, okay. I believe the shuttle also used its RCS on re-entry to help with said S-turns. So... That helped too. Okay. Up, nose cone is getting hot. Why won't it let me do an S-turn? Damn it. Why do I keep pitching? Okay, there we go. Don't flip out, don't flip out, don't flip out. Ah. "39 kilometers, still going super hot." Yeah, I am gonna, if I want to get through re-entry better, I actually am going to have to add some RCS to help at least keep this thing under control during re-entry. Or I could take because that was a pretty steep re-entry trajectory, all things considered. I could also go a bit more shallow. Nope, nope. It's flipping out. It's flipping out. Can I recover? Can I recover? Fuck. No, no. Actually, can I? Wait, there I am.
We
Nope.
have had an anomaly.
Nope, we're still. Come on, come on. Can we recover this? We're at the point where we can actually... I mean, that bled off a whole bunch of drag, but, I think you jinxed it with the first one. I was under no illusions that this probably would not, absolutely not work first time. Actually, if I just... Because those jet engines are working. No, they're not. They flamed out. But... You space nerds or something else? Hi, Jack. Can I recover this? Can I recover this? Can I actually make this fly? If I just pitch downwards. Okay, we're actually getting air. We're getting air in the engines. Stop the spin. Nope, it keeps flaming out. Fuck. Okay. Not bread, don't eat. Stop trying to distract me on Discord. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Yep, that did not work. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. And actually, in this case, let me... I think one of the problems was that we were too shallow. Or too steep. I I can fly it back from there. Okay. And then, okay, let's... Quick save. I forgot to do that. Let's fly this thing down. I do want to point slightly up, because then the airflow will... fly through that. Okay. Still at 67 kilometers. Gonna be a moment before we hit re-entry heating. Okay. Okay, re-entry heating is starting. Bite into it a little bit. Just a little. Okay. Much air. Bleed off as much speed. I think the trick is just to bleed off as much speed in the upper atmosphere as possible and then fly back down. Obviously, at this point, we're high enough up where it's not really going to be possible. 60 kilometers. You really need to get down to, say, like 50 or 55 before you actually start getting some air. Okay. Yeah. Still accelerating, and then 55 is when we are an aircraft. We can adjust our landing site. So yeah, now air is starting to bite just a little, just a little. Okay. Slowing down, not enough, but it is slowing down. 54. Starting to get hot. Bring that down there. Okay, 50. Okay. 50. Haven't really hit. We're starting to hit the main part of the atmosphere now. Right there. Be very deliberate about about my movements and try not to flip out like last time. I'm just gonna let the atmosphere do its thing, fly ballistic, and see what happens. We're gonna overshoot the KSC, but we can always turn around and fly back. That's what the jet engines are for. Still only at 47. Still nearly at orbital speed. Although that is going to begin to drop pretty rapidly. Overflying KSC, still at 46. Still bleeding off speed. Not that much speed, but... And then we turn these on, I think, I don't know, 15 kilometers, I would say, would be the smart thing to do. Starting to slew a little bit. We've got to adjust this as it flies back down. Hottest part is still that nose cone. Still haven't gone through the atmosphere. Still really not slowing down all that much, although we are starting to slow down pretty rapidly now. Coolest part of those two up there. I would think the coolest part would be, well, I guess that's not affected by drag, so... Honestly, I just kind of want to see where we land. There's a KSC. 41 kilometers, still not past peak heating. That is heating up. Again, we're just flying this with the ballistic just to see what will happen. Still 39 kilometers. Still not even in the deepest part of the atmosphere yet. Wants to skew sideways. I don't know why. This craft is perfectly symmetrical. I am slowly adjusting it as I come in, but... I am not paying attention to chat right now. So... You're coasting pretty far. $36, okay. Let me quick save, and then let me actually try some little S-turns. Not that much. Nope, as soon as we do an S-turn, we fucking flip out. No, no. Okay, let's see. If I were to rotate the craft just a little bit. Nope, nope. It keeps flipping out. Why does it keep flipping out? Huh. Trying to hold last quick save. Let me see. Okay. Riveting content here. I don't know. I will need to ask around because the thing just seemingly wants to flip out just normally. Yeah, it won't even make it in a re-entry. It just wants to flip out naturally. So, okay. Oh, I can't revert flight. Fuck. Well, this thing is pretty well doomed by this point. Okay, while it's slowly, KSP space plane flipping out on entry. Move your center of list. Okay, so this is a Reddit post. The first one says, move your center of lifts back. Your center of dry mass is too far back. Ideally, you need to keep your fuel usage balanced. So your center of mass hardly moves throughout the entire flight. Like RCS build air can help with this. Let's see. Through the center lifts behind center mass empty. Yeah, well, obviously. All the engines in the back, you'll likely have a hard time making it fly. Let's see. I'm trying to read just to see like why this might be. Slipping backwards on re-entry. Location of the center of lift and the weight balance of the craft. In the picture you provided, the center of lift is well behind the center of mass. Creates aerodynamic profile. So that the center of lift is just behind the center of mass, will create relatively neutral flight characteristics from the craft in general. It will keep the aerodynamic forces from rotating the craft. Having it a long way back. Oh, there we go. We're dead. Actually, no. Part of us still survives. In that case, we will recover the vessel. Okay. Well, this is a problem that I don't exactly know how to solve right now, and it's too late for me to really care to solve it. So I think for now I might just call it quits, do some research, and then come back in a little bit to fucking figure it out. Okay, hold up. KSP. Let me just go ahead and look up something real quick, which is KSP COM COL Center for Spaceplane COM COL. That is a very weird. Oh, it's a bad. Oh, the Reddit posts. Excuse me. You know what? I think I'm just gonna stop now and just do more research later. I think I'm just gonna end the stream right now. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and thank you Jack, Rapato, Spud, Hoxie, and am I forgetting anybody? Average too. And I'll be back Saturday with some game. I don't know what. I'll ask around about this problem because I don't really know how to solve it. I'm not experienced enough. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.